I think for too long the industry has a bit overlooked the cat toys and accessory business, and as a consumer you always had to take the least ugly looking options. I was like, it's impossible, I should be able to find something in the market, and I was never able to. So I decided, well, you know, if I can't find a solution, why don't I come up with it myself? My name is Carol, I'm based in Amsterdam and I'm a cat lover, that's why I created SØDE design. SØDE means sweetie, sweetheart in Danish, and for me it was important to call the company this way because it's a nickname that you usually use for the people you love and the pets are among them. Well, we're trying to find something that is pleasing for your cat, your interior and the planet. Once we had the design in place and we knew how we wanted the product to look like, we had to look for the right partner to help us make it come to life. We had to run through a couple of prototypes, we had to work with 4 different factories because the components were different and were coming from different places. We tested the product extensively with like dozens of cats of different breed, different age, different shapes. To make sure that they were a really big fan of the product and interact with it. They will scratch, they jump on board, like on top of it, they hide inside. And finally, Origamia, as it's stated today, is really like the final prototype. And as you can see, it has a very wavy form that is made out of cardboard. And you will see, particularly because of the premium cardboard we're using on Origamia, you don't have any residues that falls on the floor, which is usually the case when you have like cardboard scratch board. And for us, it was really important to get a product that was fitting a really premium list of standards, meaning that you could easily sit on it and feel it's very comfortable as a human, but also you could have it with your cat, you know, a special moment. You can sit on the top, the cat can sit inside or hide inside, have the best nap of his life, and then also instead of scratching your couch or your favorite sofa, that they could scratch the walls inside and out of Origamia. And lastly, with Origamia, there's also a 4th component on top of the chilling, the hiding in the cave and the scratching around is really the play rope. So the play rope is made out of recycled industrial fiber, very safe component that we reuse and we waved, and it's a detachable play rope because we know like they always like to run after a pompon or anything. So this is something that you either attach or you detach. The second product we have for SØDE design that we have in the Kickstarter campaign is called Flower Power, so another pun. If you have, let's say, less space in your apartment, you don't need a bar stool, you don't need something to sit on, I think it's also a very good combination. It's a half pipe shape that you put against the wall. There is a section that is like cardboard focused. At the top you have cork and at the bottom as well. And in the upper piece in the cork, it's like a flower pot. So it's a flower pot where you can put like your best, you know, cactus or succulent. Then you put it in, you hang it against the wall and the cat can scratch the cardboard part. It's totally sturdy, it won't move, and then it doesn't take much space. Your cat's gonna have the time of his life. We've been talking extensively about, you know, the product themselves, but each product comes into a packaging, and the packaging is actually also a source of delight for the cat because inside the packaging comes a paper cut house because we know cats love boxes. So if you like the design, the story, the product you've seen, let's make it happen together and share it, support it on Kickstarter. This is going to be finally something good for your cat, your interior and the planet.
I am Monica Rao, vet surgeon and feline behaviorist, and today I'm going to show you this new product from SØDE Design. It is a new scratcher post that goes assembled on our wall, and it works also as a flower pot. So you can put your flowers here, your cat can scratch here. It is very nice to have on the wall. It is very aesthetical. Doesn't take much space, so it is very useful for those people living in big cities but small flats. And the cat can scratch here on the cardboard zone, Depending on how big is our cat, if it is a kitten, we can assemble it lower. If it's a big cat, we can put it higher. So it is very, very useful, sturdy and aesthetical. I want to talk about Origami, this new scratcher from SØDE. I met the CEO of SØDE, Carol, last year about this time, and we started to discuss about this project of having the perfect scratcher post for our cats. And for those who don't know, I'm Monica, vet surgeon and feline behaviorist, and I was very excited to be able to be part of this, to give my point of view, my professional point of view, and to design the perfect scratcher post for our cats. We wanted something functional, something useful that the cats can use, of course, but also that matches our homes, our decoration, our style. Many of the scratcher posts that we find on the market nowadays are not functional or elegant. And so Origami has everything that we would like to ask for a scratcher post. This stool here is a scratcher post, but it is also a stool for us. You can sit on the top, and when we live in big cities but small flats, it is very useful because it has two functions at the same time. It solves the cat scratching furniture problems, and at the same time we can use it as a stool. What makes this scratcher Origami the perfect scratcher post? This is everything that your cat would ask for a scratcher post. This one is sturdy, the cats can scratch, stretch, and it is not gonna fall over. It is sustainable, so at the same time that we are helping ourselves with a nice stool, our cats with a perfect scratcher post, we are taking care of the environment. It is made from recycled cardboard, so it is perfectly safe for our cats to use it. And not less important, it is a multifunctional scratcher post. It is also a place to sleep, to rest, to be on the top, or to be inside of the scratcher. As you know, scratching for cats, it is a natural conduct and it is a must. They need to scratch to be healthy, and we need to provide them something, somewhere to scratch. Would I recommend Origami? Yes, I would recommend to anyone who has cats, who has a bit of interest of decoration, stylish home. Also, I would recommend this for those people living in big cities but small flats.